CSV as well as individual users. After that, we have seen how to enroll the users into particular courses. We have also seen how to open parallel window through using incognito tab or the in private tab, so that we can have a feel of how our courses look to the students by using some username and mail ID of the student. The digital teaching learning will be complete only if we are able to do some assessment in this also. Okay, so now we are going to see how to create assessments to the courses. So we are in particular trying to use how to assignments as well as quiz program. So first I will let you know how to do it for assignment. I have already created one assignment here. So if you want, you can have an assignment in the beginning of the course itself. First, let us check whether the editing is on. So our editing is on, so we can proceed. So in the topic, you can have a activity, select assignment, and then add the assignment. Once you add the assignment, it will ask different fields like what is the mode of submission, whether you want to have a online submission or any files will be accepted, what will be the grading for the assignment, and how do we grade, what is the maximum number of uh, assignments, maximum number of submissions allowed, like this. Okay, so I am telling mm, practical uh, stats. Okay, stats. So my question is, let us say we will have something like comparing stacks and queues. Okay, so like this I can give. And then what is the submission time? I have allowed from 14. So default it is 1 week. We can change it if we want. And then what is the submission? Whether we want to have it as an online text or whether we can have it as a mm, any file. Okay, so that we can check. Okay. Word limit, how much we want, whether we want to have a 50 word limit or 100 limit, like that. So it is disabled because we have not chosen the online text as the thing. Okay, we have chosen online text. Okay, once we choose the online text, we can enable this, how much word limit we want. Okay, 50 words, like this we can give. So other data can be given, what is the grading options we want. Okay, whether we want to have it as 100, 50, like that. So we can give the grading 10 marks. What is the pass mark? Grade to pass, something like this. Save and return to the course. So one more important assessment, we can always try, so many assessment methods are there. One more assessment method is we have to go for using the quiz programs. So for quiz, this is the structure we have to use. We have to give the question followed by followed by options. It should be in capital letters, and then it should be like this. There should be a blank space. The correct answer should be given like answer colon. Okay, so this is how we do. We have to create. So you can also uh, create. You can also create a web page sorry, in a Word document all the questions and you can include it. That is also possible. So once you do the have the question bank ready, we can always include that in our course. So what we will do is we will try to add an activity called quiz program. Okay, and in that quiz we can directly import the file, the file which we have stored as a plain text. So what we have to do is this format is called as icon format. So when we upload the file, you choose the icon format and then upload the file. So once we upload the file, after that what we have to do is we have to link it to our link the question bank to our as activity, so that we get the questions. In that also there are so many options like shuffling the question or having a new question, random questions like that. There are some options which we can use it effectively. Okay, so you can see I have included two things. Maybe there was some hitch, so that's why it has come like that. Now again for you can see for another here I'm adding another activity. In that activity I'm adding quiz program. Okay, and then I'm saying okay, add the quiz. So when I add the quiz, so as I told you, have your text file ready with these things. That is, you should have here itself I have given note space after colon. A, B, C, D must be capital. Answer must be capital. Okay, so I think after question it should be a space. So by following this only you will be able to uh, include use this question bank for your thing. Okay. Okay. Adding the quiz thing. This is the window of the student. You can see it shows what are the things which are due. Practical stats is due. There is a assignment which has to be completed. So these things are shown. So when the user enters into it, he will have a question. Okay, now you have not made a submission. Add submission. So you have to enter the compare stacks and queue. We can put stacks, stackers, last in first out, and queue is. So this is how the student window will look. He will be listed with all the assignments which are due with all the deadlines, and he has to complete the assignment. So this is how it will look. Okay, save changes. Okay, so it has been submitted for grading. Now when you see the uh, user thing, okay, so in this you can identify what is the status, how many of them have submitted, like that you can submit. Okay, you can check. Okay, anybody try, this was the student. Okay, so he has submitted the assignment. So what grades they are getting, we can put it here. Okay, so as we explore, we can see so many options available. Grade history, what are the, we can change the grades, how it represent all those things as per our thing, we can customize it. Okay, so the one more thing which is to be given is how to add a quiz activity. So you can see we can add an activity as before. So add an activity, select the quiz option. Okay, select the quiz option and select the activity. So now it is giving what is the thing. Okay, so simple or base simple quiz, you can say simple quiz, and give a description to test basic knowledge. Whether we have to display on the course page like this, we have to give. Okay, and what is the timing when we want them to be submitted. Okay, when the quiz will be open and when it will be closed. Okay, we can give that. Okay, one day we can give, for example, and time limit for taking up the quiz, how much time we are giving, 10 minutes like that. Okay, and, whether we are giving any uh, grace period, what is the grading we are giving. Okay, how to grade pass like that. Okay, so all these things we can give, and we can try to uh, give all the details. Layout of the questions. So you can see I have given quiz to be opened on 14th and quiz to be closed on 15th. The time limit I have given, whether we are giving any grace period. So only that can be given only if I can give this. There is a grace period. And then how many grade to pass, for example, 5. This is in each questions, how many questions to be displayed. 2 questions in one. Or if you can give this option, all questions will be coming in the same thing. Then question behaviors, where we can change the shuffle. This is once the quiz is over, whether we are going to a deferred one, what is the, we are giving any feedback like that. So we are going to show the image like this. Okay, so you can customize whichever way you want. For example, if he gets 100%, I want to give this feedback. If he gets less than this, we can give this like that. We can give. Okay, so save and return. So as we have seen, we have already stored the questions in one sample file. Okay, so it has to be very, the format has to be very correct. If it is not so, we have a problem. Okay, I have given all the fields. Okay, okay. So all data has been given. Okay, so I have given the sample quiz. Okay, so now what is the format of the quiz we have given? Now the quiz structure, what are the things have been given, and we have also given uh, the questions are available in the text. Now we have to put it into the question bank. So what we do is we go to site administration.